Hi, this is MoonChild. Okay, so I filmed this whole video about 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, but I didn't like it. So I'm recording it again. And I can do that because it's Friday, the 13th. Today is May 13th, 2011. And it's kind of funny because nothing bad happened to me today. Last year, at my old school, during Friday the 13th, I fell down the stairs. And it's funny because my old school was a trailer. It was a trailer, and it had one hallway and like 8 classrooms. And we didn't have any stairs in the school, obviously, but we had stairs that go into the school and out of the school, and I fell down those, and it was kind of weird. So I kind of wanted to talk about. Well, I'm back in school now. I didn't go to school for like 3 weeks because I was sick. And I was gone for like a week. I got back on Wednesday. And I still haven't unpacked all my stuff. All my crap's still in my bag. But I wanted to talk about the books that I got a month ago at the library. Like the last time I was in school. And I never got around to reading them because I'm lazy. And even though it's, at my school, we have like a whole bookcase of manga. Like a bookcase and a half, front and back, of manga. And it's awesome. We have the entire series of Loveless, which is awesome because from what I've read online, I have the whole series of Loveless except Volume 6 because Volume 6 was retarded and not at the bookstore. I checked at like 3 bookstores and none of them had it, and I'm too lazy to order it online. But the thing with Loveless is I've read articles on Loveless and reviews, and it's controversial because I've gotten mixed reviews about it. A lot of people are like, it's creepy because that 20-year-old is like with that small child, and I'm like, ugh. I haven't finished reading the series. I just bought the whole thing because I'm like, I haven't even seen the whole anime. I think I did at one point, but I don't remember what happened. But yeah. So, we have everything. We have like Naruto, we have One Piece, we have Bizengast, which they have volumes 1 to 5 of Bizengast, which was really good, because normally I don't go for American-made manga. This was like written in regular comic style, so it was forwards instead of. I have this one comic, it's called, or manga, whatever, it's called Hollow Fields, and it was written and drawn by an American artist, but it was done backwards. And I don't agree with that, because the reason manga is goes from right to left is because that's how the Japanese language is. And to avoid flipping the art and messing up the original art style, publishers keep it in a right to left format. So there's no point in doing it if you originally write it in English. So that's why I like Bizengast. Bizengast was like, had this whole gothic feel to it, and I loved it. But anyway, like a month ago, I've been reading the Gravitation manga because I've seen the anime 3 times, and I've been reading fan fiction, and that's just not enough. I gotta have more of the story because I love the story. It's amazing. And so I got Gravitation Volume 4 and Gravitation Volume 5, and I don't know why I never read them. I also got this other book. It's called The Fallen by Thomas E. Sniegoski. I don't know who that is. It's really boring. Nothing's happening. It's like apparently this guy is like half angel, half human because the angels decided to have sex with females, human beings, and I'm like, that's stupid, that's dumb. I thought it was about vampires when I got it. I'm like, awesome, it's a book about vampires, it's not crappy Twilight. Yay, but it's not. And I should have thought that obvious when there's a guy on the cover and he has wings, and I just thought I don't know why I thought it was about vampires, but anyway, I got the Gravitation manga, and I'm so happy. I love it. All the characters are amazing. I've been getting into a lot of older manga. not like 1970s or like 80s, but like 90s. Like Sailor Moon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And just all that gravitation, all that stuff. And so, I'm not attracted to guys, but I just love Yuki. I love Eri Yuki. There's just something about it. He's a jerk, and he has issues he needs to get over. And he needs to hurry up and be in love with Shuichi. I think he is in love with Shuichi. He just doesn't want to admit it. But, so yeah, that's awesome. I also continued reading that Gravitation fanfic that I started reading in my first video. And I finished in my second video, too. And I'm on, like, chapter... My computer's being stupid. Here we go. No, it's not. Okay, I'm on chapter 14 now. And stuff's happened. Shuichi is still not with Shuichi. Wait, Shuichi is not with Ryuichi. I said Shuichi is not with Shuichi. Let's hope not. Ryuichi is not with Shuichi yet. Because Ryuichi has all these problems, and he tried to kill himself, and... he ended up sleeping with Yuki's brother. Which was like... And I'm like, okay, because Shuichi's... Ryuichi is like 32 or something. And Yuki's brother is like 16. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is they're not together yet, and I'm upset. And I know it's just a fan fiction, and it's fiction, which is even worse because I care more about what happens in fan fiction and in like anime and manga than I do about real life events. I could care less about what's happening in the world. So yeah, I was eating cookies in my last video because I haven't eaten anything today. Which isn't good. I don't eat during the day, during school. I don't eat. We've started getting review packets for my U.S. history class because our exam is next month, at the beginning of the month, so we have like less than a month to get ready. And we have 107 questions that we have to answer. Actually, our teacher is giving us the answers, and then we have to put the questions on note cards, front and back. And I'm like, oh, this is easy. I can do this, because literally at my old school, we were given like 100 vocabulary terms, 150 vocabulary terms that we had to look up ourselves, the definitions, and do note cards on those, and then turn them in on our next test. I hated it. So I'm like, this is nothing. And everyone in my class is like, oh my gosh, we have to do all this work. And I'm like, oh, this is easy. And so I'm like happy about it. Okay, somebody in my history class gave me a cupcake. And I was happy because it was a little chocolate cupcake. And I love chocolate and I love cupcakes. So, yeah. I don't have that Boku no Pico song stuck in my head. I've got to the point where I can listen to it and A, not be freaked out by it, and B, not get it stuck in my head. Instead, I have had S&M stuck in my head still, and I have Britney Spears, from her new album. It's in my head, but I can't say it. Selfish. Britney Spears. Selfish by Britney Spears. I have that stuck in my head. I love Britney Spears and Lady Gaga and Kesha and all that, but I also love K-pop, especially. It's like American oh, what am I trying to say? Like American R&B, but good. I love it. Like I love 2NE1, Wonder Girls, 2PM. I love it. It's awesome. I listen to anything. So I'm running out of time in this video, but there's something I wanted to do for one of my videos in the future. But, so I was surfing online, searching for new yaoi to watch, because I've been craving some yaoi. This is why you people need to be leaving me comments and telling me what I should watch and what you want to see a reaction video for, because I will gladly do it, as long as it's not Boku no Pico. And I'm also skeptical of Boku no sexual harassment. I'm skeptical about that, because I read about it on Wikipedia, because I always do that before I watch an anime. I read a summary on Wikipedia to kind of know what I'm getting into, and I'm like, no, I'm not watching that. No, I might watch it, but I realize now I have a lot more limits than I thought I did, but, because I'm scared. But, anyway, I was searching through that, and I found something for Kuro Shitsuji, or Black Butler. I call it Black Butler because I'm not Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese, so I'm going to call her by the English name. So, I was, somebody on, like, Facebook, or, not Facebook, but, like, a forum or something is like, oh, yeah, Black Butler is yaoi, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not even shonen ai. There's nothing going on between Sebastian and Ciel. I wish there was, but there isn't. It'd be really sexy if there was, because that'd be awesome. But, so I checked on the website, I checked on Wikipedia to see if it was classified under yaoi or shonen ai, and of course it wasn't. But I scrolled to the bottom of the page, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a Kuro Shitsuji musical. Better yet, there's two. And I'm not going to watch them. I might. But then I searched online, and I saw this. They had this list on Wikipedia. Anime that have been turned into musicals. And what I found that was more funny than Pokemon Live. I saw a commercial for Pokemon Live, and it's like an American thing, so it's really weird. And the Pokemon were all giant, and I'm like, no, this doesn't fly with me. And Bleach. There is a musical for Bleach. I don't know if any of you knew that, but I just found out last night, and I think that's awesome. So, what I want to do for one of my future videos, I haven't watched it yet, because I'm saving this, because I know this is going to be amazing, because it's a musical, so the Bleach characters are going to be singing, and I'm at 13 minutes right now, so I'm going to wrap this up. But, so I'm going to do a reaction video to the Bleach musical, which is going to be awesome. I want to know how they do, like, Ichigo's orange hair. I wanted to say purple hair, but he has orange hair. Because Asians don't have orange hair. I've never seen an Asian with orange hair. Which would be awesome, because I love orange hair. But, so that's what I'm going to do later. So it's going to be awesome. And I got to wrap this up now. So I got to go. I should do homework. No, not really. I'm going to read Gravitation. And I'm going to draw. I'm going to watch anime. I'm going to live this weekend to the fullest until I have to go to school on Monday. And I'll see you later. Bye.